MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Batting third, first baseman, John Wiggins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys...
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 3 and the Yankees 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Wiggins. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Lifted the other way to left center. Rasmus has a read on it. One away. Digging in to try it again. John Wiggins, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one.
Digging in and looking for more. Bobby Rayburn. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Rayburn.
Comes set with the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Wiggins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. John Wiggins.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Here comes the go-ahead run. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime.
Digging in once again, Buster Posey. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Posey.
Now the pitch. Bounce to first. To his right, Wiggins. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Striding in once again, Bruce Lee, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Grounded to the right. Castro's got it.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Game 2 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Yankees. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Batting third, first baseman, John Wiggins.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Yeah, some guys have the ability.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Prieto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-2 delivery. Ah, way to get dirty. The second for 1. Safe. Safe. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off the
John
fourth inning,
Wiggins.
first
He'll
baseman,
lead it off against
John
Johnny Cueto.
Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Prieto has to roam straight. Ready for another shot now. John Wiggins. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1. Here's Joe Panik. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. At the plate, Mickey Simon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Mickey Simon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap down the line. Wiggins over to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Corey Guerin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Digging in and looking for more, John Wiggins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Prieto looking up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his first homer here in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Close one tonight. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jeff Samardzija will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Batting third, first baseman, John Wiggins.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about it. Stepping into the box, Juan Prieto.
Center fielder, Juan Prieto.
Oh, what a play. It's there, and he's out. Striding in once again, John Wiggins. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Rasmus, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Digging in and looking for more, John Wiggins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Prieto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Joe Panik. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 12.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time. At the plate, John Wiggins.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Prieto ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now both men are across to score. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park. John Wiggins will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And ball 4. Ready for another chance. Bruce Lee, runner at first here, 1 man out.
Lee.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
8-5 tonight. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Michael Barber is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Batting third, first baseman, John Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready now, John Wiggins. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Wiggins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's another hit by him here.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buster Posey.
Hit well on the ground to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 3 full here in game number 4, and we are tied 4-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Wiggins. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat,
and this is off the second base bag. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game, and he is in there.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here.
Digging in and looking for more, John Wiggins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. The speed they always talk. Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.